I'm gonna try, I want to select this part of this building. So I'm gonna zoom in so I can see it closer. And I can't use my quick selection tool because actually it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But it's gonna leave out all these pieces, and it's gonna go below that dome because it's all similar pictures. It's not a great option to start with. So what I would actually do with this is I would go with the pen tool. So I'm going to go over to my Paths tab, and I'm going to add a new path layer. And then we're going to use our new best friend, the pen tool, to make a very precise mask over this shape. So if you can't find the pen tool, you can just tap the P key. And we're going to do basically exactly what you did in your last project where you traced around a shape. We just want the top of this dome. So now I got my path layer. I'm just going to do this like real quick. My other option here would be just starting a mask layer and taking a brush and like painting over this whole dome. This is going to be way faster, way more accurate. The pen tool exists for the point of drawing accurate shapes. So we're going to let it help us. So I'm not too concerned with it being anywhere near perfection. Good enough. So I'll give you a few more seconds to get around that, those of you that are following along. It is like 3,000,000% important that you close this path or this entire thing will not work. So make sure you close that path once you get around that shape. This path layer, as long as it says path 1, it's always going to be there. And again, it's just another save selection. And if you look at the little thumbnail there now, once you close a path, you get a little white shape, which we know in Photoshop terms means this is your selection. So in this case, I've selected the foreground. Like if we were going to cut this out of the whole image, it would be quite easy because I can Command on Mac or Control on PC, click that thumbnail like I just did, and then make sure I'm on the right layer. So I clicked on this London layer, and I could easily mask out that part from the rest. So I have let me try off my group 1. There we go. So that's what I've just done, is I just masked out that dome quickly, accurately, using the pen tool. So I could also use that selection for adjustment layers. So I could do adjustments, and then let's do a hue and saturation. Pull the saturation all the way down. Make it weird and light. Oh no, it's a spaceship! Ah! So if this says work path or working path, the second you start drawing another path, the old one's going to disappear. So you want to save those selections by making sure you do a path layer first and then start drawing. If you have one that says work path or working path, you can double click on it and you get the option to save it as path 1. And then that'll be saved.